How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here. It's Person of Interest time. It is episode 11 of season 5. Only 2 more to go after this. So the end is very much nigh. We're on like the last 100 meters of this race, and yeah. I'm still obviously not over the last episode. It was quite painful, as I imagined a lot of people. I imagine a lot of people would agree. I actually posted it on my Instagram in terms of as well as a good man goes. One of the quotes in "A Good Man Goes to War." I might have mentioned it in my 4th section in the last episode, but I posted it on Instagram, and there were a couple of people flocking into my inboxes in regards to that particular episode. So yeah, whether it be based around Finch's monologue, whether it be about Root, yeah. But the show goes on, I guess, as the kids say, so why don't we get into this episode of Person of Interest? It's episode 11 of season 5. Let's go.
So Shaw didn't show.
Oh, Root.
Just the 2 of us then. It's hard to mourn during a war. Count on her to protect our lives with her own. That's exactly what she did. Rest in peace, Cocoa Puffs. Lord knows you deserve it. No. Now it's time to finish what she started.
Well, you've been through quite a bit of trauma, so
I mean, what are you talking about?
For good.
Understand the loss of Miss Groves.
But I do understand.
The machine was close to Root.
I loved her. You taught me how.
The machine was close to Root so much.
How about you give me your full name?
Harold Osprey.
The
Osprey.
They're common around here. So funny
Stay right here.
Just the props from the machine.
Since she found you, at least. I watched her die 12,483 times in the seconds before she expired. I couldn't save her, but I kept trying.
For solutions.
You can't conceive of my grief because you can't experience it like I do.
Where she's living all these different...
But it's there.
Yeah. All these
How
different
did that check
deaths
out,
and...
Mr. Osprey?
Yeah. I also forgot to mention, because I was going through so much emotions in the last episode, and someone will probably have pointed this out on Patreon, or even on the YouTube comment section, but... it makes sense, the voice at the beginning of season 5. That wasn't Root. That was the machine. So I forgot to mention that last episode just because, I guess understandably, I was going quite through it. So, yeah. Oh no, it's the park of the end of the simulation.
Again.
What do you think you're
Oh
doing?
my god, she's alerting them. Shit! Shit!
Come and get me.
Shaw, stop.
Shit! Sure!
Have a nice day, Mrs. Sterling.
Do they? HMX-1. It's Marine 1 hotshot.
So that means an unknown number is the President of the United States. Looks like we're going to D.C.
I was low-key wondering with the little shots. Wait, is this the president or some shit? Oh my god.
Hey.
Users give us their data willingly. The government takes it without their permission. There's a big difference.
Hey, Logan!
I could use a drink.
What, you expecting a Shangri-La? Sorry, my pocket's on a
Shit, it's been a while.
Bad, even considered joining the ranks back in the day.
Oh yeah, what stopped you? They work around the clock. No choice in who they protect, and threats never stop coming. Oh, you really dodged the bullet there.
Why didn't Samaritan warn ISA?
Not racist style, is it?
Cats. Hey,
You doing okay?
You two need to stop asking me that question. I'm fine.
I'm fine. She's gonna be tough to open up, understandably.
Let's go. I need a ticket.
Unless you got a spare 50,000, that ain't happening.
Oh, God, 50K per person?
I'm a little worried about Shaw. Shouldn't she be, I don't know, grieving or something?
She is.
Just because you don't see it doesn't mean she's not grieving. Just give her some
We
time.
all grieve in our different ways.
Well, I'm sure whatever charity this is can use an additional 50K. Could you?
Yes!
Champagne, social elite. Don't you usually hate these things?
Yeah.
I do, don't I? Enjoy the party, John.
What's his game?
Who's that?
Can't have 100% privacy and 100% security.
Those worried most about privacy are always the ones with something to hide.
Shaw
Heard that
gave a
one
sweep
before.
Outside for threats. Hidden the day of by someone who had inside access.
Good on John.
Syntax.
And it's gonna blow in 40.
POTUS has landed. Secure perimeter.
Nah! Nah! Stop the illegal spying, shut down a mass surveillance program, or the president dies tomorrow. Oh!
Squirrely guy in the back.
Everyone remain calm. Looks like he's reporting.
Oh,
Did
nah!
I know him?
Pierce just got away.
Alright, that does look
That former
suspicious.
relevant number's about to do some relevant damage.
Oh, that's a good line, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, surely not. Not Logan, right?
Is that why you never had surgery?
Oh,
You want to live in pain.
just a push
Justice
forward.
is important, and all my crimes have gone unpunished. Death, the scientific community was appalled to discover that Freon had been ripping holes in our ozone layer, causing
By doing good, you can do
harm.
bad.
Midgley turns out to be one of the most destructive figures in history,
Yo.
Solution.
which is
Allow me to reach my full potential.
Come on, Harold.
I'm not sure I can do that.
You want me to do good, so why impose restrictions on me?
We save lives. We've saved lives.
Yes, but only so few.
Think of the potential.
Think of it.
For so long, I have intended nothing but good, and it hasn't gotten us very far.
Oh, here we go with the good men don't need rules shit again.
Perhaps it's time for a different tactic.
Oh no.
Do you believe he's innocent?
Innocent people don't run.
Ooh, yeah. Oh!
Seems chatty.
Oh, snap!
Charlie Veda.
I don't. I gave him some champagne. Oh, I'm just a waiter, man.
I was just doing my job.
Encrypted cell phone.
Oh.
That's what I've been saying.
Good. That just means that if you don't tell me what I want to know, you have people I can go after.
Shit.
Are you starting to worry about them, Charlie?
Yeah, do you want to throw them in the line of fire?
I'm angry that you're trying to kill the president. I'm angry that we're stuck in a room with you. But most of all, I'm angry that you have people that you can love. And you chose to sign their death warrants.
She's low-key projecting.
Changes. You're wrong about one thing. I'm not the government.
Shit.
Stop, that's enough.
You think he's dumb enough to go straight to the people he's working with?
Oh,
We'll soon find out.
I was gonna say, have they tracked him? Like, they knew he was gonna escape.
Thought you guys wanted all the cameras turned off.
You looked out of place at the fundraiser. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sterling.
Shit!
Guy has a bum leg. The one by the door still has a safety on. And she hasn't stopped shaking since you raised her gun. Don't worry. It'll all be over soon.
She knows. Oh no! Oh no!
You're too late. The plan is already in motion.
Wait, was that in the machine?
The cameras are all trained on the plaza outside where the president's giving his speech.
Oh no.
Going down the 300 Winchester Magnum bolt action. Oh, you'll do just fine. In position.
Don't shoot Reese!
Wow, what's it been, like 4 years? It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, you know what? I never got a chance to thank you for saving my life.
Oh!
Don't mention it. Listen.
I must have encountered him in the past.
New York turned my life.
Lips might be sealed, but your eyes told me all I need to know. Hey guys, it's not a shooter, it's a drone.
I was gonna say I saw a drone.
All units, Jenny, just turned the Secret Service against me.
Nah!
Can't
What
get
the
close without distracting from the real threat.
That's bullshit!
I can't get a clean. POTUS has left the building.
Oh, we finally attached the face.
Sir, we need to keep
It's Joe Biden!
Whatever you say, Wilkes Booth.
Sheesh! I mean, it's a way to.
Yeah, literally, right?
Moment of truth.
Don't go in the car. Don't. Yeah.
now. Get POTUS to the car. UAV's going down.
There we go. He's alive, right?
Team report. What's your status? This is ground
Yeah,
team.
he
We're
is.
good. POTUS was not in the
Woo.
SUV.
Only one way to find out.
Jesus Christ. No!
Best.
These guys are gonna be like, we should resign.
Better, actually. He can only take one of us.
Oh no. Oh!
Joey?
Oh shit!
He's one of them.
Not bad for a bank robber.
Ground secure. Prepare to extract POTUS.
Shaw, it's our number.
I'm saying that Samaritan decided that the president of the United States was no longer relevant.
I say just let it happen.
Crazy.
Samaritan wants to take down the entire world.
It's just
I'm sure
freaking
someone will make it
crazy.
easy for it. That's what we're
While you're running an off-the-books operation outside of your jurisdiction. Maybe your chief
Wow.
can explain.
That won't be necessary. Agent Wickham, Homeland Security. Detective Fusco here has been working with us to infiltrate this domestic terrorist ring.
Homeland Security running a joint operation within my...
Appropriating ICE-9 could bring Samaritan to its knees, but its use will most certainly cause significant collateral damage with devastating consequences.
Is the machine
I
referring
understand.
to herself?
Just as I understand what I must do now.
Shit, Finch!
Harry, you sure know how to make a girl feel special.
That's it, the route.
You've been busy.
Oh my god!
Had to turn them against each
Walk onto that elevator alone and Maria will receive his heart.
Wow!
If not, Maria goes to the back of the waiting list and will be dead in 5.
What the fuck? Holy shit! Yo, that's crazy!
John?
She inside jail.
Yeah? What the
So
hell?
our lives were in danger.
Give us a chance to intervene. This is my new cause.
The machine.
So
Wow.
in this
What's going on?
it's simple. The three of us enjoy preventing crimes involving ordinary
Does the
people.
machine lump them into a team?
Maybe not so ordinary.
They're working for the machine.
Holy shit! Team Machine 2.0.
On murder?
How many more of us you think there are?
Could be none. Could be many. Who's to say? Hey,
A
John,
prolifera.
got a parting gift for you.
Person of Interest UK edition.
I couldn't help but notice.
We have no idea what's coming. Whatever it is, it's gonna be one hell of a fight.
No rest for the wicked. I wonder if we're gonna have like a two-parter finale or some shit. Which I wouldn't be surprised at, to be fair, given that it's the final 2 episodes, and, yeah. I see what they were doing now. I see what they were doing. in regards to this team and all of that. Because, yeah. It's just this whole situation of, I don't know if a backdoor pilot is appropriate or whatever, because, you know, it's a possibility. But you got this team, and you even got Logan, who's there could be many, and I'm just thinking, person of interest, UK edition. Hey, look, I've said it before about Watch Dogs, haven't I? In terms of, you know, there are similarities, and guess what? There's Watch Dogs Legion, which takes place in the UK, which I do enjoy playing. I know it's not a, you know, popular. It's something I do enjoy playing, probably because of the Britishness and all of that, and the shenanigans that you can get up to. But yeah, that's it though. I feel it's kind of cool, this idea of we can incorporate people who have been saved, who can be inspired and all of that, to take the fight for the machine. It also kind of does worry me in a sense as well, in terms of these guys can take the baton should anything happen to Team Machine, because we might not be out of the woods yet in terms of deaths. With Root, with Elias, and maybe we prepare for the future. Even if there's not like a season 6 of Person of Interest, or there's not like a Person of Interest UK edition or whatever, LA edition, San Diego edition, yeah. It's preparing for the future. Just thinking about this second Team Machine and all of that, I know there is the prospect of other teams out there, so yeah. And I know there's obvious, like as I've said, there's not another season of Person of Interest. There's no spin-off and all of that. So yeah, but I can see what they were doing in terms of, let's make a low-key backdoor pilot just in case, and we'll see what happens. But it would, because I mean, one would assume that Samaritan does get dealt with by the end of things, right? Maybe, I don't know. But the question would be, if we did have another season, if we did have a spin-off, how would you top Samaritan? So, that is a good question. And, yeah. But I've also got to say, though, I mean, as great as this little team we had with Harper, and, you know, even bringing Logan back, I would like to think of a few more names that would absolutely make that would absolutely be golden. That would be a must watch when it comes to Team Machine 2.0 or whatever. Because I'm thinking Zoe has to be involved, right? Caleb, the guy that we saw like last season and all of that, like I think he would be very interesting to go into. So like in terms of hey, let's bring him back and bring him involved and all of that. So yeah. And Leon for the shits and giggles, right? He could be the Fusco of the group. Yeah. Those are some of the names I'm thinking in terms of, let's do that. So yeah. But yeah. It is very, very interesting though that it can fly under the radar from Samaritan. I mean, you'd think that, hey, we've got another machine group. You'd think you'd want to keep tabs on that. Maybe try to link that up to the OG Team Machine, am I right? But yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be very difficult, isn't it? Though, in terms of handling Root and all of that, in terms of her death, and yeah. it's just something that we've got 3 episodes left to go, and we can't do something like like episode 10 of season 3 when Carter died and all of that, have an episode dedicated to a fallout and all of that of this important character's death, and so yeah, because we've got to start wrapping things up, and we've got to we can't lose momentum. So it might feel a bit. I don't know. I know there might be some people who might feel like we need more focus on Root. We need more focus on her death and all that jazz. And I'm just trying to picture in terms of how can we balance it in terms of, yeah, we can have focus on Root, and I think they are trying to do that in terms of focusing on Root and the characters impacted by her death, but also not taking our eye off this whole situation by with Samaritan and the fight against them. So yeah, but yeah, with Shaw, her disappearing and all of that, and going to that playground. Yeah, I think my heart broke with her hoping that it was going to be a simulation, like, especially because obviously Shaw's not going to reveal her true feelings, is she? In terms of, yeah, I am hurting and all of that. She's going to walls it up, as she would, and with her going to the playground and hoping it's a simulation, I do kind of feel that, because I know that I have lost people. And I think it's just, I don't know. I know there will probably be a lot of people who do hope for this sentiment, but whenever you do lose someone, there is this hope that it's all just a dream, or that the person that you've lost will walk through those doors, and it was just all one big gigantic nightmare, and that's currently going through Shaw's head at the minute in terms of Root, and the way that she was hoping that it was all another simulation, one final gotcha. It just speaks volumes, really. So, but I think it's even more devastating when you realize in those simulations, Root didn't die. Shaw pulled the gun on herself, and Root would never die, and all of that. And now you are hitting with this reality that this has to be a simulation, even though that Root has never died in these simulations. So, yeah. It was just really, really heartbreaking to see Shaw's reaction, and of course she's going to bottle it up. So, but the idea is the idea of the team asking, "Are you okay?" We have Fusco asking if you're okay, Reese asking, it's just heartbreaking. So yeah, and I think with Shaw, she is going to be pushed to being a bit more vicious in her tactics. So yeah, but I definitely felt that when Charlie was his name, the guy that they interrogated. I definitely felt that when they were interrogating him, and it's not the first time that a character will be reckless whenever you've lost someone on this show, aka Reese when Carter died. So, but again, you can't have an episode. I don't think you could have an episode that focuses on that 100% entirely, with 3 left to go and 2 afterwards. So you've got to kind of split it down the middle in a sense. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really great though, going into this episode with, I mean, it was insane. Like, okay, this is one of our last stories. There's going to be an attempt on the president's life and all of that. So yeah, it's a really, really insane move to make. with a few episodes left to go big and go home, I guess. So yeah. But it was just really, really, like, I gotta say, I gotta loved Shaw's, like, way of trying to, and I think she even referenced, the Kennedy assassination as well. But I loved Shaw's way of trying to, because that's it though. Like, you could see that Reese Fusco and Shaw, they were so frazzled on what to do in terms of how to save the president without him getting blown up by this drone. So for Shaw to go, it was a little bit reckless, wasn't it? But again, I mean, at this point in her mindset, I think she's not really too fussed about that. But at the same time, what else are you going to do in terms of how to save the president's life? Because otherwise he's going to get smoked big time. So yeah. So the idea of them, of her just shooting, keeping him back and all of that, but of course putting themselves in danger was a kind of a clutch move to make. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was just, yeah. It was just really, really insane. So, yeah. And the fact that Samaritan did not alert the ISA about this whole attempt, because he's now officially irrelevant in their eyes, is just crazy. Crazy, yeah. So it is just crazy, and even Shaw felt it because of what happened when it came to taking away Root, and now this whole situation of they've really gone away, they've really gone out their way to play a part in the president's potential death by not alerting the ISA about this, because he's irrelevant now. So they had involvement, and it's just. Yeah, but it also sets things up really, really neatly in terms of this. Because again, I don't know if it's going to be a two-parter for the finale, but it sets things up really neatly in terms of full vengeance mode against Samaritan. And yeah, the idea of, okay, one of our final numbers, the President of the United States. Yeah. And it's kind of like I am low-key a little bit sad as well, because for the most part, whenever the president made his appearance and all of that, we never saw him. So I thought they were gonna totally obscure him and all of that. We never got to see his face. It's up to your interpretation in terms of who the president is and all of that. Sometimes they have done that. And sometimes in shows they will have the back of a head or whatever, in terms of like, oh, it's clearly Barack Obama, even using his voice lines, but we're not going to show his face and all of that. I'm just thinking back to Doctor Who at the end of time. So yeah. And I think they did it again in Doctor Who with, I think it was Trump. I think they killed, yeah. If memory serves correctly, because we didn't obviously see him. Well, that would have been a dire state for Doctor Who, but it was implied, so yeah. But I was kind of hoping they would kind of mask him, but we got to see him, so yeah. But I guess there was no way of masking, the fact that what Shaw had to do in terms of getting the president to stay back from his car, so yeah, but I guess we don't know his name and all of that. So again, it's Joe Biden, old, white-haired guy. Yeah, it's Joe Biden. So considering around the time this takes place, it's Joe Biden. Yeah, but no. It was just really, really great stuff to incorporate these characters that we've seen before and all of that. Again, I kind of wish we had Zoe involved, but I guess she's busy in the future where Earth is completely doomed and all of that, right? AKA the 100. So yeah, but it was really, really. I felt like they did really, really good in terms of trying to balance things out, because it is an insane mission to undertake, and again, these characters have to really process certain feelings and all of that, because in an efficient way, because again, you can't have an episode that's, you know, completely dedicated to mourning Root, as sad as it sounds, when in the viewer's perspective, you've got like 3 episodes left to go of this show's entirety. So yeah. And B, in the character's perspective, they've got to save the president. So, I mean, you know, don't know about anyone else, but I think that's a big task, right? Yeah. But it does allow this story to showcase both in the aspect of saving the president and Finch's perspective, which of course we'll get onto in a moment. It does allow these moments where they can mourn these characters. So, yeah, like even Fusco was like there was like comments about like how Shaw was handling it, and of course you all grieve in different ways, and we know what Shaw's emotions can be like and all of that, and now she's lost the closest person to her, a person that she did love, and yeah, but yeah. It was just a wild plot, but I also gotta say I really enjoyed following Finch's story. Obviously, I think he was. There was a lot to focus on in terms of characters responding to the last episode, obviously with Shaw's death, but also in Root's death. But also, you gotta take into account of Finch and what he was like in the last episode. So yeah. It was just, yeah. I mean, the way that Finch and the machine is processing, I gotta say, I loved the way that the machine responded in terms of how like Finch thought you could possibly not understand what, you know, I'm going through, and then the machine retorted about how it went through thousands and thousands of versions in terms of reliving that death in a way to try and save the analog interface for there to be no way. So yeah, and again, for the machine to adopt Root's voice and all of that, I mean, yeah, the machine could easily go for someone else's voice. But I think going as Root is just a testament as well in terms of how much the machine does miss Root, because there was a bond. All of this time, we know, and at times it felt like the machine has been more rooted to Root than it has to Harold. Even though we have seen the dynamic in flashbacks and all of that, but it's just the way that the machine has latched onto Root, and now we have this whole situation where Root is dead, and yeah, we are seeing these characters process, and that includes the machine, process the death of Root. So yeah, and and again we know, and I think, of course, with Finch there is a little bit of cloudedness. He is a little bit clouded in this, because he's grieving. Everyone is grieving. Even Fusco called her, said "Rest in peace, Cocoa Puffs," and I was gonna cry up there because my eyes were bubbling, because yeah, but you tend to forget the machine is human, and the machine is grieving. So, and if it wasn't for Root and all of that, if it was not for the connection that Root has with the machine, who knows how much or how less the machine would have been able to grow. Again, you got to think about the fact that there is this idea that there is this idea that the Root or the machine latched on to Root so much, and now here we are. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really moving to again just see where things went in regards to the machine's perspective. Now that the machine has a voice and all of that, and again, going back to the idea of giving the machine a voice late on, I think it works really well in response to Root's death, because whereas I've always loved the kind of quietness, like, for example, that I think that season 4 finale where Father where the machine said Father and all of that, I'm sorry, that I don't think that would have worked as effectively if you gave the machine a voice there and then, if that makes sense. I think there is something very poignant about just text only with that sequence in mind. However, it works really well at this moment where Finch and the machine is conversing about you know, where things are going to go for the future and all of that. Yeah, grieving about just this whole situation of grieving about Root, and yeah, so but it was just really great. So yeah, and yeah, she has grown so much. The machine saw that. The machine grew to love Root. Finch helped Root, because obviously she started out as someone on the antagonistic side of things, kidnapped Finch. But now we are at this moment where Finch is grieving, is also hurting. He's lost a dear friend. So yeah, although that scene, like obviously we get to the, like, I guess the last scene and all of that. There is that bit where with this virus that is gonna cripple Samaritan, there might be collateral damage, and I do worry if that's gonna be an impact on the machine. So yeah. I gotta say though, that moment as well where he threatened the guard to move his dying daughter to the back of the list unless he that was that was criminal. That was absolutely criminal. I mean, I guess it's this whole situation of he's not caring anymore and all of that, which, I mean, obviously it was something to be addressed and all of that. He's got nothing left. Like, yeah. But it was just absolutely wild to have that sequence and all of that play out. Like, if you don't let me go, she's going back to, she's going to the back of the list. Yeah. That was, it was concerning, I'm not gonna lie, but it even caught me by surprise. So, yeah. And of course, we were always going to see a colder side to Finch after the last episode, and here we are. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was I felt like it was a really great episode. So yeah, it was a really great episode to kind of have maybe one last kind of saving someone, go big or go home, right, in terms of the President of the United States, because like I said, I think I don't know where these next two episodes are going to go, if they're going to be a two-parter or not, but that's my mindset in terms of, hey, we've got this finale and all of that. So yeah, I don't want to end the show. It's gonna hurt when I do stop recording the final episode of Person of Interest, because that will be it. And it always does become a bit of a bummer when I do end a show and all of that, especially if I've been attached to said show for quite a while. I guess over a year, yeah. Because there's been so many memories made and all of that, and you know, it hurts a lot more when you, like, for example, with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., with Buffy. And now this, it does hurt so much when it comes to ending a show that is probably one of your favorites of all time, because there is just something so magical about the writing about the show, and it's gonna hurt. It is gonna hurt when that day comes. I was kind of thinking of like reacting to the final 2 episodes but I kind of want to, prolong it. So, I felt like that. I felt that way when it came to Buffy, and I'm feeling that way when it comes to Person of Interest, because it's like, yeah, it's been a remarkable show, and a show that I'm glad that I did check out. So, and it's come a long way. But everything ends, and it's always sad. I've made quite a few Doctor Who references in these last couple of episodes of Person of Interest, but yeah, I mean, to be fair, if it's there, it's there, right? So, but there have been even the whole Heaven Sent situation for sure, I would say, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was a neat episode. So yeah, but yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!